So this is exactly, guys, where we stopped previously, how we talked or practiced the using of modal verbs in the past, present, and the future. Now I think it's the time to complete by discussing this new page, which is about this text. This text is about Sherlock Holmes. Now, the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. The title is about the three students. So let's try to read just to figure out what happened in this story. But before we start, let me ask you these three warm-up questions. Then we will go back just to check if these questions are really correct or maybe you committed any mistakes in answering them. So, Sherlock Holmes is probably the most famous detective in the world of English literature. Now, what do we know about him? One, Sherlock Holmes lived in Chicago, London, or maybe Edinburgh. What do you
In
think?
London.
Okay, so let me underline London because we have to check this out later. Two, stories about him first appeared in the 19th or maybe 20th or 21st century.
20th.
I think
20th.
like in between the 19th and the 20th because we are in the 21st century.
If it is in between, I have to say 20th century.
Yes.
Rashid, okay?
Yes.
Now, three, he was helped in all his adventures by Dr. Crippen or Dr. Jones or Dr. Watson.
Dr. Jones, I think.
He was
I'm
helped
not
by
sure.
Dr.
I
Jones.
think Kriplin, Dr. Kriplin.
Dr. Crippen. Okay, so let me underline Dr. Crippen and Dr. Jones. We will know later if your answer is correct or maybe it is not precise. So I think now it's the time to read about the three students. Before we start, I need you guys to try to take a look at the picture and try to not only the pictures and even the headings and what can you guess about the story. Ibrahim is coming. So this is the picture, guys. Take a few seconds just to take a look at the picture that we have. Try to examine every detail in this picture. Okay, now let me read the headings and let's try to guess the story. Now, part one is about who copied the exam questions. Now, the heading of part two is looking for clues. The part
Yes.
three, yes, the part three now is about the three suspects. So these are the headings of this story of Sherlock Holmes. Now, let's go back and try to figure out the story. What do you think the story is about?
It might be about that three students of maybe a school or a university, they have done a serious crime or a serious action that caused the detective Sherlock Holmes to be involved in.
Good guessing. Thank you so much. Do you agree with Rashid, guys?
Yes, I
Okay.
think about copied
You
an
what?
exam.
Are you what?
I think
You sink. Do you know the meaning of sink?
أفكر.
يغرق.
لا
Are
مش
you
think
swimming?
think
Ah, think. I thought
think
that you're swimming and you need help. I
no
was
I
about to
think
come to help you, Saria.
about my teeth
Okay.
I think
Thanks God. Yes. You think what,
فهم
Saria?
خلص مش بدي أجاوب about three
Please, come
students
on. Yes.
that copied the exam It's a crime in any school or university, and
Okay. Do
The
you think, guys, that
detective was,
yes, Ibrahim, you can
that
speak.
detective was Sherlock Holmes.
Mhm. Okay. Do you think, Ibrahim, that this detective discovered out the duel?
I didn't get
Do you think
your
that,
idea.
yes, do you think that Sherlock Holmes figured out the person who copied the exams papers?
If the crime is about a quiz or an exam, I don't know, but I think he could.
Yeah, but the title is of part one is who copied the exam question. So I think that here we have an exam.
Okay.
But do you think, Ibrahim, that Sherlock Holmes knows the person who did it, who copied the exam questions? Or maybe he couldn't.
I think he could.
He could. Let's discover this out by reading the story. Absolutely, all of you should read. And I'm going to specify 2 or maybe 3 paragraphs for every one of you. So let's try to read paragraph or part number 1. And you have to read the first 3 paragraphs. Saria, can you please start?
okay.
Please.
Who copied the exam question? Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson were in one of England's most famous university towns doing some research. Sorry, but I can't. You can maximize. I'm not ready to read because I don't have my eyeglasses. Yes.
Okay. Is it good now?
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Read the first paragraph. Okay.
Okay. Doing some research. One evening, Holmes received a visit from an old acquaintance, Mr. Hilton, Mr. Hilton Soames, a tutor at one of the colleagues. Mr. Soames looked very nervous and agitated.
Yes.
I hope you can spare me some of your available time, Mr. Holmes. Something very serious has happened at my college. Holmes was very busy. Why don't you call the police? He said irritably.
Okay, thank you so much. Wait, Sadia, how can I read this word?
Copied.
Okay, try to here read the long E, I-E-D, long E.
Copied.
Exactly, copied, studied.
Copied.
Okay,
Studied.
I know that we can say studied, but try to stay studied, copied. Okay, I-E-D
Copied.
all the time. We have long E. What about this word?
Evening.
What about this word?
Forest.
Again, you have to mention the
Police.
long E.
Police.
Exactly.
Police.
Exactly. Okay.
Police.
I needed to complete reading. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
No, that's impossible. Okay.
Yes.
No, that's impossible. We can't have a scandal at the college. I must explain. You see, tomorrow is the first day of the university examination. And this afternoon, I received the Greek translation papers. I put them on the desk in my room while I went to have tea with a friend. When I returned, I saw immediately that the papers had been disturbed. Indeed, some were lying on the floor by the window. I see, said Holmes. Please continue.
Okay, thank you so much.
Well,
Wait, Saria, exactly. How can I read this word?
examination.
I didn't hear the plural S.
Examinations. Okay.
Now I can hear
Okay.
it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Saria. Now I should ask someone else just to complete reading. Now I think Ali is going to complete now. So please read these
Yes,
two
doctor.
paragraphs.
Yes.
Mm.
Well, at first I thought that perhaps my servant, Bannister, was responsible because he'd been in the room after I left. But he denied touching the papers, and I believed him. He's a good and honest man. I examined the room very carefully. And what did you find? Asked Holmes impassionately. On the table by the window, I found a broken pencil. Also, there was a cut about 3 inches long in the red leather top of my desk, and next to it a small lump of black mud. There were no signs of entry at the window. Please help me, Mr. Holmes. Someone must have copied the exam question. If I don't find who did it, I will have to cancel the exam and there will be a scandal.
Thank you so much. Wait, Ali. How can I read this word?
Impassionately.
Impatiently.
Yeah, thank you. If I want to divide
Impatiently.
this word into syllables, we have M, patient, and Lee. So it will be what? Again, Ali.
Impatiently.
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 Okay? Passionate has a different meaning. Okay? Passionate means something else.
Patiently.
Yeah, this is patient. This is patient. This is passionate. Okay,
Yes,
Ali.
doctor.
How
Doctor,
can I read? Yes.
does passionate mean إنه عنده طموح for something?
Yeah, yes,
Impatiently
exactly, yes.
منه صبور أو
بلا صبر.
Exactly, the opposite of exactly. The opposite of patiently, impatiently.
لجوج بالعامية.
Yes, exactly. The lack of patience. How can I read this word, Ali?
Empty.
Yes. Thank you so much. It's not the end. Wait, I want you to complete reading. Ah, okay. So the last line is what, Ali?
Scandal.
The scandal, when she said us. Yes, we need to visit your room, said Holmes. Come on, Watson.
Okay, thank you so much. I didn't show you the final sentence. Thank you so much. So, guys, this is part one of the story. Now I think it's the time to read part two. Let me zoom the page in as I did in part one, and let's complete reading. So, please, Ibrahim, can you please complete reading?
Yes.
Mhm.
They
Please.
walked toward the tutor's room, which was on the ground floor. Holmes tried to look in through the window, but he wasn't tall enough. He had to stop and stand on tiptoe. Above lived 3 students, one on each floor. Holmes entered the room and examined the carpet.
Bravo.
Nothing, he said. Let me look at the table by the window. Ah, yes, I see what might have happened. Someone took the paper from your desk over to the window table to copy them, because from there he could see when you were returning. Actually, Holmes, nobody could see me. I came back through the side door.
Mhm.
Ah, so you may have surprised him and he had to leave hurriedly. Did you hear someone running away as you entered? No, I didn't.
Wait, stop. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Ibrahim,
Thank you.
how can I read this word?
Hurriedly.
It's this word is from hurry. Hurry up.
Hur-
So
Hurriedly.
hurry, bravo. Okay?
Hurriedly.
Hurriedly, which means
Hurriedly. Yes.
fast. Yes. I want you to
Thank you.
complete reading, please.
No, I didn't. Interesting. So, our only clues are the cut in the leather and one small lump of black mud. Now tell me, where does that door go to? My bedroom. Can I examine it? Yes, of course. Holmes followed Soames into his bedroom. Hello, said Holmes. What's this? Another small lump of black mud? Exactly like the one on the desk. Clearly, your visitor came into the bedroom. I don't understand. Why did he do that? Well, when you came back so suddenly, he must have run into your bedroom to hide. Look at the bedroom window. It's open. That must be how he escaped.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Ibrahim, how can I read this name?
Holmes,
Yeah, bravo. What about this word?
clearly,
It's
or
clear.
clearly,
Yes.
Clearly.
Yes,
clearly.
thank you. Exactly. Thank you so much. Now we have to read part 3. Can you please start reading, Rashid?
Yes, just doctor, a question before we continue.
Yes.
In part 2, they were
Mhm.
talking about how the person who stole the items escaped.
And escaped.
Escaped from the room of
Wait,
Soames.
yes, wait, Rashid, just to try to understand. Not to stall. We notice, guys, in part 1, the papers are what? This is it.
Scattered around.
Copied,
Yeah,
copied, not
exactly.
stolen.
Okay. Disturbed. Not stolen, but
Disturbed.
disturbed. Okay, Rashid.
By disturbed, they mean they
يعني
are
disturbed
interpreting.
مبعثرين يعني
Yeah,
Not
thank
in
you, Brian.
order. Not in
No,
order.
not in order. Thank you so much. By the way, we will
Hmm.
know later the meaning of the highlighted words. Okay, Rashid. So the papers, the exam papers or questions aren't stolen, but they are disturbed. Okay?
Yes. Something was taken.
Something was copied, not taken.
Copied.
Yes. Okay?
Something was copied.
So this
Yes,
is
and in part 2,
uh,
they were talking
uh,
about how the person who copied them escaped from the bedroom window.
exactly. Okay? And now I
Okay.
think part 3 is talking about the 3 students who are
Yes.
suspected. Okay. Can you please start reading,
Yes.
Rashid?
Part 3, the 3 suspects. Now, said Holmes, the 3 students who live above you, are they all taking this examination? Yes, Tell me about them. Well, on the first floor is Gilchrist, an excellent student and an athlete. He plays rugby and cricket and is particularly good at the long jump. He's hard-working but poor. His father gambled away all the family money. And the second floor, Daul Dawlat Ras lives there. He is from India, very quiet and hard-working, but Greek translation is his weakest subject. And finally, there's Miles McLaren on the top floor, a very intelligent student, one of the best when he chooses to work, but he's been very lazy this term. And no, but he's been very lazy this term. He's been playing cards until late at night, and I think he must be worried about this exam.
Thank you so
Now
much.
tell
Wait,
me, said Holmes,
stop. Thank you, Rashid. This is really amazing. But how can I read this word?
particularly.
Yes, thank you so much. Okay, now I think Hanadi is going to complete reading part 3. It's really short, I'm sorry. Can you hear me, Hanadi?
Yes,
Please.
yes, teacher. But
Uh,
my connection is too bad, so
I can notice that. And I guess that you're sick,
Yes,
Hanadi, aren't you? Ah, she's out.
she left.
Isn't she?
She's out.
Okay.
Yes, she's
Rima,
back.
I don't know if you are
really,
busy or... Yes, are you
you?
back?
Yes,
Mhm.
but sometimes it's hard to see the screen
Our
because it's always
children.
connecting.
Holy God. Okay. Um, I'm sorry for
Maybe.
you, Hanadi, and I hope that you aren't sick. If it is so, let me ask Rima. I don't know if Rima is free now or maybe she isn't.
Yes, I am here.
Can you please complete reading?
Yes. Now tell me, said Holmes, how tall are this young man? How tall? What a strange question. And I think Miles is taller than the Indian, but Gilchrist is the tallest, over 6 feet. Ah, that's important. Now, Mr. Solmes, I wish you good night. I'll return tomorrow. Next morning, Sherlock Holmes left his house at 6 a.m. He returned at 8 a.m. to pick up Watson, and they made their way to the tutor's rooms. Mr. Solmes was waiting nervously for them.
Thank you so much, Rima. But how can I read this name? Wait.
Which one?
Wait. This one. How can I read this name?
Sherlock
Yeah.
Holmes.
It's She?
Sherlock Holmes.
Yes. This is CH.
Okay.
Okay.
But doctor, how do you read the
انت
name?
تشي وانا الث
Yes.
ريما انت تشي وانا الث
We have to
ف
get rid of
فين
these
ثانية
problems.
فين
هذه ريما أرحم بكتير.
بس ولا
No.
كلمة ولا كلمة إبراهيم
Saria, let me tell you something. I've watched a video about a ship which was sailing next to Egyptian ports. She was asking, the ship was asking for help. And the captains were trying to connect with people next to the port. When the Egyptian employee answered, he said, "What is your problem?" They said, help us, we are sinking." The Egyptian one answered, "You are sinking of what?" So, yeah, it's not a joke. This is a real video. So,
It is real, يعني like this.
it's
It
real.
happened.
It's a real video. You know what? I think when I find this video, I will download this video and show it to you. So, one
What
word,
did you mean thinking of what? Thinking of
He
what?
didn't
sink.
think. He think. يعني بيغرقوا كانوا.
Exactly. Okay, so they need
They are
help.
not thinking.
The
They
ship
are
is
sinking.
sinking.
Ah,
Drowning
But he
in
Doctor,
case
didn't
of
but
sick.
I
pronounce
always have a
good.
problem.
Yes,
I
and he
always have
said
a problem with the. I always
we
have a
have
problem with
to
the.
The
we have to
same,
figure out this
Saria,
part.
don't worry. The same,
Okay.
all the same.
Yes, by the way,
No, my
guys,
children.
The.
Oh, yeah.
and I think you are doing the same, Saria. Now you are teaching your kids to replace the and the with s, like with, like
With
sink, please,
the
please, okay? Because
thing.
we have the same culture. Sari, I can understand you, but outside with different culture, they will not understand you. For example, if you want to speak this language in Japan, for example, they won't understand with instead of with, for example, or think instead of think, or zo
Yeah.
instead of do. So be careful. And as I told you guys before, we are lucky because we have already had these letters in our mother language. In other languages, they don't. For example, the Indian language, they don't have T, for example, or these letters. So they replace these letters. Be careful. And as I told you, the Arabic language is really rich with
Yeah.
even the hardest letters. So why don't we use them? This is one reason why sometimes the video is recording, but this is why we don't find that professional English teacher who is from India, for example, China, Japan, because some letters aren't existed in their mother language.
It's
And
hard for
we
them.
have them, and we have already, as I told.
Yes,
So
our
why
our
don't?
language is richer
Is really amazing.
richer
I'm
than
not a Lebanese. I'm an Indian woman. No, me.
No, you're
Egyptian.
not.
Egyptian.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Now I think it's the time to go back to the questions that we have already. Or you know what? I think I can delay this question till the end just to try to check the answers if they are correct or no. Now, after reading
But
part
Doctor,
one,
is
this. Uh,
there more to the story?
we have to listen to the completion, Rashid.
But
Yes.
there is more?
Mm.
There is more to the
Absolutely. The
story?
story hasn't finished yet.
I thought that it's finished. I thought it was
No, do you
so
know
short.
who has done this action? I think you still don't know.
No, we do not. The story
Yes.
still has not ended.
Yes. Okay. So let's try now to answer the questions in part one, question number one. What was Sherlock Holmes staying? Where was Sherlock Holmes staying and why? So this is
Where?
part one. Uh-huh.
in England.
In England. Uh-huh. This is the answer of the question number one
He
in warm-up
he
questions.
stayed in one of England's
England,
most famous
famous
university
university towns
Why?
because he was doing
to
some
do
research.
some research.
Bravo, because he was doing some research. Thank you so much. Question number two. Who is Hilton Soames?
Hilton
He is
Soames,
an
Who is tutor of at one of the
Tutor.
colleges.
Thank you so
yes,
much. A teacher
and
at
he's
one of
a
the
tutor
colleges.
like instructor
also
A teacher,
or
an
yes.
old
Instructor.
acquaintance
teacher.
of
Okay.
Sherlock
Yes.
Holmes. He's
Tutor.
What is
also an
it?
old acquaintance.
What is it, Rashid?
He is also an old acquaintance of Sherlock
Acquaintance.
Holmes.
Yes. I'm not going to tell you the meaning of this word because you have to tell me later.
I
Okay.
have a question about that.
Yes. By the way, they are highlighted, and we will know their meanings when we finish answering the questions. Now, 3 is saying, what did